Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Byaoko, and wow, it's been a while. Forgive me guys, I know I have been missing in action. The last time I posted a tutorial was almost 2 months ago. It's because I started a new business. I opened a yarn store, and it's been taking much of my time, and being a new business, I had to make sure that everything is running smoothly before I get back to tutorials. So my yarn store is called Osona Yarns. You can check the link in the description box. We are located in Nairobi CBD at Dynamic Mall. You can just check the link, it will direct you to our page, and you're going to see more of what we sell. So yeah, I'm back with a tutorial, and I'm going to show you guys how to crochet this halter summer dress. You can use this as a cover up, or you can actually line it up and make it long. Then you can use it as a dinner dress, or yeah, something fancy. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. The back looks like this, and I'm going to use Katia yarn brand, the yarn that I'm going to use. They sent me this yarn sometime last year, and I thought of making a tutorial using this yarn. So I hope you get to enjoy this tutorial. Leave a comment down below, and you can actually follow me on my social media pages, the link in the description box. Yeah, sorry for talking too much. Let's get started. So for the material, I'm going to use this yarn. It's called Capri from the brand Katia, and this yarn is mercerized cotton. And special thanks to Katia for sending me this yarn so that I can try it out. If you remember, a while back they sent me a package. You can watch it over here to see some of the yarns that they sent me. And because summer is approaching, I thought of why not do a summer dress using this yarn. So this yarn is 50 grams and it's 125 meters, and I have used 4.5 balls for this size of dress that I am making. So yeah, so this per ball is 125 meters, so times 4 you'll be able to get the number of meters that I used. I will say it's a medium yarn weight or fingering yarn thereabout, so you can use either a fingering yarn or a medium weight yarn, can do for this project. And I'm going to use 2.5 millimeter hook for this. You need scissor, you need a tape measure. Yeah, and let's get started. To begin, make a slip knot and then make a number of chain stitches for your neck area. If you're not sure about how many number of chain stitches to start with, just chain in excess, and then you're going to undo the extra number of chain stitches. So let's start on our first row. So hold on to the last chain stitch that you've made and then chain 10. So the first 5 chain stitches will count as a treble crochet, and the extra 5 will count as a chain 5 space. Then into the last stitch you've held, make another treble crochet. Like that. So now you have a treble crochet, chain 5 space, and then a treble crochet, then chain 3, skip 4 chain stitches, and into the 5th one make a single crochet, then chain 3, skip 4 chain stitches, and into the 5th one make a treble crochet, make a treble crochet, and then chain 5, Make another treble crochet in the same chain stitch. So now you have a treble crochet with a chain 5, then a treble crochet, then chain 3, skip 4 into the 5th one, make a single crochet, chain 3, and then skip 4 chain stitches into the 5th one, make a treble crochet. So this is going to be your pattern until you complete this row. Space it out with the chain 5 and then one more treble crochet in the same space. Like that. So repeat that until you have your desired neck length to start with for the halter. So now I have my desired length for the neck to start with for the halter dress. So this is 6.5. If you are size large, you can start with 8 inches. If you're extra large, you can start with 9. And whatever you do, make sure the pattern at the starting point, you have the V-stitch over there made out of the treble crochet with the chain 5 stitches. And also at the ending point, make sure you have the V-stitch. And these are the extra stitches we're going to undo. So let's begin on our next row, chain 5. The chain 5 will count as a treble crochet, then turn. So make the chain 5 space by adding additional chain 5 stitches. And then make a treble crochet in the same space. Check where I'm placing my treble crochet, like that. And then chain 3. So now we are still working in straight line, then we are going to start an increase. After chaining 3, then make a single crochet in the next chain 5 space, then chain 3. So where you have this single crochet, where you place this single crochet, you're going to make a treble crochet. And then chain 5. And then one more treble crochet in the same single crochet space. So we will call this a V-stitch, like that, chain 3. And then now where you have the chain 5 space, make a single crochet, like that, chain 3. And then where you have the single crochet stitch, make the V-stitch, and you're going to make the V-stitch by making a treble crochet with a chain 5 space, and then one more treble crochet in the same single crochet space to form a V-stitch, like that. Repeat this until the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row now to start off the 3rd row. So we are still working in straight line, and then eventually we are going to start increasing. Chain 5. This chain 5 counts as a treble crochet. Turn your work and then make the chain 5 spaces, and then treble crochet inside this single crochet space, like that, and then chain 3, single crochet where you have this chain 5 space, chain 3, treble crochet where you have this single crochet, and then space out the treble crochet using chain 5, and then treble crochet inside the single crochet space to form this V-stitch over here. Now chain 3, single crochet in the chain 5 space. So repeat this until the end of the row. So I'm at the end of the row, and I'm going to complete by stitch by chaining 3 and then single crochet in that chain 5 space. So now we're going to do something different. We're going to start increasing our work at this moment to go in that direction. So this is how you're going to go about it. Start by chaining 5, which is your treble crochet, and then turn your work, and then now make the chain 5 chain space, and then treble crochet in the same single crochet space. So to form an increase, you're going to chain 5 again, and then treble crochet in the same space again, like that. So now you have 2 chain 5 spaces. Now chain 3 and single crochet in the next chain 5 space, chain 3, and then where you have the single crochet stitch, you're going to place your V stitch. So you're going to repeat this until the end of the row. I'm going to show you how to complete your row. So at the end of this row, after chaining 3, complete it by simply making a single crochet. So there's no increase on this other side. It's only at the starting point where we formed an increase. So to start off this next row, we're going to form an increase on this other side. Start by chaining 5, which is your treble crochet, turn your work, and then space it out with a chain 5. And then one more treble crochet in the same space, chain 5. Now to form the increase, 1 2 3 4 5, one more treble crochet in the same single crochet space, and now you formed an increase. So now you're going to proceed with the rest of the pattern by chaining 3, making a single crochet in the chain 5 space, chaining 3, and then forming a treble crochet where you have the single crochet stitch. So repeat this until the end of the row. So now to complete this row where we formed an increase, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 5 space, and then chain 3, and in the chain 5 space, now you're going to go ahead and form a V stitch. Because it's an increase, you already added an additional stitch, so we're going to form this V stitch over there. So just follow the pattern, it's going to make sense for you after making a few more rows. Okay, like that. So to start off the next row, chain 5 to count as your treble crochet, turn your work, and then make the chain 5 chain space. We're going to form an increase now, make a treble crochet in that stitch, and then to form an increase you're going to add the chain 5, then create a treble crochet in the same chain space, in the chain stitch, sorry. So now you need to be keen over here at that V stitch. Now there's that chain 5, don't forget to put your single crochet over there. So chain 3, and in that V there you're going to make your first single crochet over there, and then proceed with the rest of the pattern by chaining 3, and then where you have the single crochet you're going to create your treble crochet. So I bet at this point now perhaps the pattern is simple and you're going to repeat this. I'm going to show you what to do at the end of the row. So at the end of the row I've made my last single crochet. Now it's a chain 3, and inside the chain 5 space I'm going to make a treble crochet, chain 5, and then one more treble crochet in that chain 5 space. Like that. Now chain 5 to start off the next row, turn your work, it's going to be an increase, make the chain 5 space, and then treble crochet in that chain, in that space, then a chain 5 to form an increase again, and then treble crochet in the same space. So now you're going to go ahead and use the same technique to increase your work until it can cover your fuller bust. I'm going to meet you at that point. So I went ahead and increased my work, and at this point I have a size that can wrap around my fuller bust, and also when I stretch it, when I give it a good stretch, it can also fit my hip size. So now the next thing, we're going to join it into a circle. So to close this up, make a slip stitch into the 5th stitch of the treble crochet to close it up like that. So now the next thing is, now we're going to start building up our dress. So chain 4 and turn. So the chain 4 will count as a treble crochet. So I've decided to chain 4 instead of 5. So now have a look at what your pattern requires. Now we have the chain 5 space and it requires us to make a single crochet, and we're supposed to chain 3 first before you make the single crochet, so don't forget that. Then go ahead and chain 3, and where you have the single crochet, it requires you to make the V-stitch, which is a treble crochet with the chain 5 space, and then one more treble crochet in the same space. Now just have a look at what your pattern dictates you to do and proceed with that. I'm going to meet you at the end of the row. So now I'm almost at the end of the row. That is our starting point, and chain 3. So next I have a V-stitch over there, so it's a single crochet for me in that V-stitch, so I'm done with that. So to complete the row, it's a chain 3 and then make a slip stitch into the 4th stitch of the chain 4 stitches that you started with. Like that. To start off the next row, chain 4 and then turn. The chain 4 count as a treble crochet, then turn. So in the next, we're supposed to make a V-stitch where we have the single crochet, but first you need to start by chaining 3 to space it out. Don't forget the chain 3, it's very important. And then where you have the single crochet stitch, make your V-stitch. And then the pattern is quite easy now. You are just going to repeat it over and over again, and I'm going to meet you at the end of the row. So now I'm almost at the end of the row, so it's a chain 3, and then where you have the single crochet stitch, you're going to create a V-stitch. And then to close it up, it's a chain 3. Please don't forget this chain 3, it's important. Then trace your work up and into the 4th stitch, make a slip stitch to close it up like that. To start off the next round, chain 4, which counts as your first treble crochet, and then turn your work around. So now before we begin, don't forget to chain 3. So we're going to make a single crochet where we have that chain 5 space, but don't forget to chain 3 first. Very, very important. And then now form your single crochet, chain 3 again, and then where you have the single crochet, you're going to form a V-stitch. Yeah, so repeat this all around. I'm going to meet you at the starting point. Actually, now you're just going to repeat this pattern because this area still falls on your high waist. So once you get to your lower waist, if you feel the need to increase your hip size, now I'm going to show you a different technique of how to increase your hips. Okay, so for now, let me just proceed and increase the length of my dress. I'm going to meet you at that point. So this is the upper part, and so far at this point I feel like I need to start increasing on the hip size, though this measurement here can still accommodate my hips, but it's kind of tight and I need my hips to be well fitted. So if you need to continue increasing your hips, then this is the way to go. I have marked the 2 sides, so this is the middle point, and from this to this is the same from this side to this side. So mark your sideways, and if possible, let your single crochet part to be the part where you've marked, and also on this other side as well. It's going to give you an easier time to increase your work. So I had joined my work on the middle, so chain 4, which count as a treble crochet, and then turn your work, and then chain 3, single crochet into the V-stitch. So you're going to continue with the normal pattern. When you get to the side where you've marked, I'm going to show you how to increase. I'm at the side part, so it's a chain 3, and inside this single crochet you're going to make a treble crochet just the normal way, chain 5, treble crochet again in the same space. So this is where the increase comes in. You're going to chain 5 again, and then one more treble crochet in the single crochet space. So now you have 2 treble crochet in the same space. It's the same thing that we were doing on this halter part. So now you're going to go ahead with the rest of the pattern, chain 3, single crochet in the next V-stitch, proceed with the rest of the pattern, and also when you get on this other side, you're also going to make an increase, and then you're going to make a slip stitch at the end of the row. So I completed the increase row and I slip stitch, and now I'm starting off the next row of increase. So I'm almost at the side here, and let me show you how to go about it. So I've just made this V-stitch over here, and now we have the increase area over here. So chain 3, and then single crochet in the first V, and then chain 3, and then you're going to make a V-stitch inside this middle V-stitch over here. So at this point, do not make an increase in this row, so just make a V, chain 5, then make another treble crochet to form a V like this. So we are trying to stay consistent with the pattern. Now chain 3, the following one is a single crochet in the V-stitch. Now you are on to this other side. Now it's a chain 3, and then you're going to make a V-stitch over here, and you're going to continue with the rest of the pattern. I'm going to show you what to do when you get to this other side where we made an increase, and then you'll go and complete the row. I'm on this other corner, so it's a chain 3, single crochet in this V-stitch, chain 3, treble crochet in this middle one, chain 5, treble crochet again in the same stitch. Now it's a chain 3, single crochet in this V-stitch, chain 3. We're going to make treble crochet over here, continue with the rest of the pattern, and then you're going to make a slip stitch and start off your next row. Go ahead, repeat the pattern. I'm going to meet you again when you get to the first corner. I'm at the first corner. I have chained 3. I'm going to create a V-stitch over here. Chain 5, one more treble crochet, and then chain 3. So at this corner we're just there's no increase over here, so make a single crochet. Now chain 3, create another V-stitch over here. So in this row there's no increase, you're just going to work the way your pattern dictates, and also on this other side, and then make a slip stitch when you get to the first point, chain and turn, and then now I'm going to meet you, and it's going to be a row of increase. I'm almost at one side, and this is the center where we marked and we increased. So you're going to trace it up. It means that this single crochet over here is the center point of this, and this is where we're going to make an increase. Okay, so I've chained 3. It's a single crochet where we have the V stitch, chain 3. I'm going to make a treble crochet. This is where I'm making an increase, so it's a treble crochet, chain 5, treble crochet again for the second time, chain 5, treble crochet again in the same single crochet stitch to form an increase like that. So you have 2 V-stitch in the same stitch. It's the same thing we had on this first part where we made our first increase. Okay, so now you're going to chain 3, single crochet in the next V-stitch, chain 3, continue with the rest of the pattern. This is a V-stitch over here, so you're going to repeat this. When you get to this other corner in the same middle stitch where you have the single crochet, you're going to form an increase, then complete your row, and then make a slip stitch, chain, and continue with the rest of the pattern until you feel that you have your desired hip size. So I'm not going to add much because at the starting point above here it still fits my hips, just that it was a little bit tighter, so that's why I increased my hips. Then once you get your hip size, now you're going to work in straight line. Do not increase, just work in straight line until you get your desired length of the dress. So I want to show you guys how to reduce your work if you feel the need to reduce this down part. So this area has covered my behind quite well, so I feel that I need to make some reductions so that it can be body hugging. Okay, because the hips tends to be big, but if there's no need for you to reduce your work, then just continue with the pattern. But if you feel the need for you to reduce your work, then this is how you're going to go about it. It's pretty much simple. So you're just going to chain the normal way with your starting chain. So it's a chain 4 for me, then turn, then it's a chain 3 now, then single crochet into the chain 5 space. So the only thing that is going to be different now, at this chain 5 space, you're going to make every chain to be chain 3. So chain 3, make a treble crochet. So normally after this treble crochet you'll chain 5. Now you're going to chain 3. So that's the only thing that we are changing, and then make a treble crochet in the same stitch, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 5 space, chain 3, treble crochet in the next single crochet stitch, and then now instead of chaining 5, chain 3, and then treble crochet. So by adjusting to changing 3, it's instead of 5, it's decreasing your work. So now you're going to repeat this until you get your desired height, and then when we come back, I'm going to show you how to attach your strings on the neck and probably how to bind this side, and we are done. So once you have the height of your dress, we are going to do some edging, but this is optional. So this is how I'm going to go about it. So in this space, make 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then single crochet in the next chain space, and then in the next chain space 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 5. then single crochet in the next chain space. So repeat this all around, and then you're going to make a slip stitch at the starting row, at the starting point, sorry. At the end of the round, make a single crochet and then make a slip stitch into this first double crochet, and then you can chain one and cut the yarn and tighten it. So we are done. The next thing we're going to do is to do the same edging on the upper parts. So you're going to use the same technique. So to work on the side edging, attach your yarn on the outer side. So I'm going to start here and then attach it with a single crochet like that. So in this space, I'm going to make 7 double crochet, or you could make 6 or 5 depending on the type of space that you have. So for me, it's going to be 7 double crochet in this space. So it's all about playing with your stitches. After 7 double crochet, and then make a single crochet in the same space like that, then go to the next space and make 7 double crochets. After the 7 double crochet, single crochet in the same space. So repeat this all around. Make the edging even on the back side, and then all the way up and until you get to this point. Then after getting to this point, you're going to make a long chain, then and also come back again and make a long chain over here. If you chained in excess at the beginning, you can actually undo these extra chain stitches and you're done. So once you have your 2 straps, then your dress is completely done. You're going to go ahead and weave in your ends, and then you're going to tie the strings in a crisscross motion on the back.